Hello, tell me film your time. You am fam wa too Kembani TV. O ira don aka o fe be nu kwami o fa ne keke mi o ba nu ye ngugo mi kan gbe mi gen no fe no agelele still a ball here che mi lo but what be kon ball to mo be din ke boy mi suma ke sande na ball because of Ganangwe war shishi no mo fe ke mi bla mo fe alo no fe no be fe be ni no ko baba masumo koni ma ani ole because ene e call wo fe wo ye ko bona beninchon especially ke Ganangwe for mo bi jibu born a beninchon so insumo ni information ni might not necessarily be the truth, will be the only thing hanging out there born a beninchon so ke inunu kwa miss money ma anio leni ma anio na nye ke ba akwa watwa na bole wulu ni ji enyo what's a very lengthy video egla ni bi aminsa ngene media outlets say in the videos come am Saturday entertainment show say ni am fair some of the discussions need to know in the video say economics money in kebo discuss allow money only to mo be ni kebo ball. I'm not trying to push an agenda here means mo koni wawa koni Ganangwe enagbe papa koni Ganangwe abomode ni eyanwenshi no ni ete no ne kaji mingbla mo papa ba ni no ni yo jeme no jino ni ba yin o ba na ke fe ma ke e ba gba wo Ganangwe na fe no to be ni kebo mo ma fit obe media outlets say nye am entertainment show say that was one of the major topics ni I'm discuss Miss Bell benyele Miss Bell I be 16 years if you touch my yo I go tell popio yeah lewo amount on lewo na entertainment show ko ye Movement TV ni nye interview Papako now unfortunately Papa le eche egbe ni gbe oni Miss Bell kehala I don't think I get Miss Bell right name jino ni ekehala echele numo gbabu I don't think I get le jino numo gbabu she Papa le eje she interview me e cholo kwa ke ye wajin acheme fe ni yo nungwa leji onupa echono kwa ke keji nungwa aye afiye nungwa ni le eyi ko shie alo le ewo obakwe be na ka afiye agbe na so keji okenoni eyue te obana ke eje gbomo follow ni ye nungwa ni ami Miss Bell fele interview ni ebile sani emi eko no nete no sa ni Miss Boni inki aboko no botu ewe ni bi pi emi bona beninchon and once again well from anywhere dumo ba ke bo ake no jimi gbla mo jino ni sumoni ekiashi tumo benini ejishi ni wi alo 3 videos ago ni yole noko keji communication is very key tumo beni yo ye gblanshi le mi ke no fe no mi bona keji noko bani okamas okeme sandegba eja pe obana ke sometimes beni obasu mo ake me anuboshishie amenye na menuboshi na gani so far to beni nkobwe nungwa traditional council ameke Ghana bi sandegba ye sanene ni ebane mi eja ko ojogba because yemo fe esile no mokoba yue noko jemeno mokoba je traditional council no le unke be ba yue no konkro ene me fe ke ya no any me question ake ani lele ni eni akowo anu kwale no go akowo lo because sane egbe wa na efi agbo ewo akewo ni bi ni wo mo na bu mi ni wo ka yue bona beninchon no wo ole if I have my way ole imbe moko ni ken le moko eje skwa matwale makala kenyele noko nye wo amoko meto na edumonshi nye director every single interview request every single question from whatever outlet ni baba to that particular person kodi mo le komepe ewe because maybe we ni we money me you of go touch your bana to be nin kebeka chije mi fe ehile no ona ni wonche onukpa na ni obanu egbe in a few minutes ni matwa abone we mo je some of the things now we see obana ke ne bi ekomo ni ewe obana ke emomo mi ojogba bona beninchon ofane mfito obi nya wobua eke Miss Bell interview etwe once again nke ba ke eche egbe she chono wa ke wajin acheme fe ni yo nu wani amie leje amefe onupa ofane nya wobua le twe
no mo gbagbo ofane mi bi manye abra onu agbene ofane mi nu agbene bo nbo onu e cha mi nu wa ofane to yo te yo ko gba yo ke wo twabugbe keneje fon ko shi sani eni ya no 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 wo twabo won ta obi ake sani ete eji ha ten o fa no keji onye owi etwi ha mi shikwe ba anwo na wa Obanyo wie twi.
Twi
e de no twi e yo wie mo le na ko banyo ke gan hu afutu.
Me ga afutu na.
Ora don, wo mo botu e.
Boni e yo le ya ke. Chibu samamle de ntinji. Na amamle yeah, no. Bini na sapin, dear, I were children to say. What I don't know, what is I'm running the mutual 12 years, only 12 years.
Okay.
For just 16 years.
Okay.
I'm running to you, what I don't know upon the veteran. You want to my bosom. Okay. Me bosom over eating. Bibli, Nirimi Ohimian, Nirimi Ashelin, Niri Buswafi, Niri Sa Abrana being a demand, a young wedding, Nirino Anna Kulodi. I've learned to Niri Muke Sakumo to Enidan, Mirinayo Lewu, all an channel. Me, both Niri Bibli. Nina niye okonfupeni wonkanani na
okay
nia nso samipo so bae no wa festival ya wiye akwada no de omuye na asem no mkatakankan nyama na de fie chi da no omukasa de omudi omuka asem bonu tia no omukasa omahu de reba omsu ese de kasa edibu de na ya be a joke media deny is a joke, but a joke. Akurano, nay, I'm a man, if you are in a woman, I'm going to avoid a woman. So, I will come be you, come be the back. If you have my time, and call them my time, and be the cock of my woman. Mrs. I am a man or crocodile, no more, capital. They say, not the new Davida. Yeah, what is that? I'm going to veteran. I got some years, and some I deliver that other man. Now, I say, oh, you're veggie and pan. The most when you say, the veggie and pan, I don't have a Novama, Mulomono. And that's whatever I'll touch him. So, on your veggie. You black out China. It is another man. Oh, now, Crown, on your ma. Oh, or fair fly, the year among the Yaman. Among the Yaman, only the year and then the Yama Crown with Yen. The Yama upon 1 year ma. And sir, it is neither Cobosun or Pine, Bosun meaning call. But we are not to sound Cobosun. Into the back of the woman on the S. Bushman Room. What damage you know? Matuas in Japan, 5 years, a China deal, a China deal, Sabushman. You never bring woman back here, but stay out. Pacho into Quambenso, no more. Into Quambenso, no more fire, the choose girl. No, a random girl will be our virgin. No, maybe Boston has shall come. You. The Boston nation come every year, nation come once a year. That man can cool in there. Wow. The Boston never shall come say, and it's Aquarano. Then from the room. No, that's your name. Matthias. No, ordinary, I'm ready. Okay. She said, oh, my, oh, my, papa. I'm ready. Amamre ne ti say akula no ni bosu ni baba akotina e woni fie ana akwayem wo de nya boja meka ni na bara wa fiasie me pa cho yo ye da akwa ne be amamre 28 and 28 to 29 akwa no obeko kanuma akonsan su abese ye bosu no denu ni ye be ye festival no be sa festival no Sakurani, much more seen. Whatever I actually know, and fire, Obiba was over the part of a man point. And so someone had did science, you do the science, your woman did say. Upon one of the Bilobay, upon never the Brew of animal. On what is Shapan at Nazareth. And she almost said the view of a dear, almost said the view of a dear. They are dangerous supper. Gilman and very dangerous. And young Cassa, only the young woman, or see a Chigemo, a Chigemo of Shake. Also, no, the next year of the one in life. Sana any bush meeting.
And it's a now, Yawa, met me beside wasem. Sisia na yawa rina ma busumuno. Obetina one chain or betina bobu morning chain.
Daddy, contra. A woman, come shall soon. A woman, or confirming any Janaway, no better.
Okay.
No better soon. It be soon. The time. Or the age needs them up the room, not the plan. Internet, what in right out of Mano, Jim.
It's what I say, eventually, no. Eventually, only Bobula Monoboka Cotsana.
But I am hearing a word in a man, but can do some of the common chain.
Which is the wool of Moana said,
Dayton of the common chain, they are mamre. I'm a calling Betty Wonders and Sonny Nako, a common what you feel. Why
any Kununu?
Babula
Woolamonanka, 63 years old man. No.
Only any corner the man, but we say on 2 age the man. This is a good age, and I said, no, command. No, no, they are mamma and no command. Age. This is 19 years.
90 years, I cannot Babula was no Emerald.
Oh, yeah, Papa, and I are Musa. And yet, Babula will only account that is his woman. They are power.
Ain't in any bosom money, but a babula money year. Or do I
bosom money, but the woman already or the apparent man. So I'm not bosom manu. You are in Manu, but Siciano or never babula. She said, she say, never babula, and a bosom money.
Okay.
It's all good age. No better babula. You didn't try. They are mamma and Anthony in Yidamano.
Okay, but I say, Obi Betchrem social media. BBC 4 Bamufi and Obi Chrem. And if I know Chrem, can say, Abayuano or do age be not a person or warrior. I bet allow no Amana warrior, and ya Wulomono, a Yanikunu. Now, your bosom in a the Amwa, your Yaman one son, and your mamma, what will be there? Obey or come at the free. But the mean I'm feeling. No, I'm feeling. No, now you are no comfort and cassa.
Me, I'm able to walk on Fakazan.
Okay.
Until the American. And then you know, see, and then you know, a bosom need no.
But on your 19 years, sir, or Baba,
me many fee and Yamida Wunian. Many fee and Mamma Mulomo will come on forth. Never home back where I was swally. No way, you are a man. Yes, I'm a man, a bad man when you don't mean for Banuba.
Matter.
You were another one, ma, back when your friend Aladdin.
Okay.
No, mutually supplying people on the phone.
Many now, we am Kuala.
But I need more. Obia, the new Uber. No more wajom.
It's almost now, who finds some money on mobile woman.
All I said, or the new one. A bad or the little woman, so you didn't manual, then some man you.
May Baba hear the next Woolamo.
On the next Woolamo.
Okay.
Be what Chronomutio, Boston be what quiet Munti and say Boston Muntin. Boston be what quiet Mukuni Papa, Obianco.
Why never went from? Why never knew what room?
I want to walk from
Wow.
They 8 acres.
Wow.
I can one share. The dear woman, the boss woman, 99. The dear woman,
okay, Nana, you tell me to Mammy Bissau, yes, journalist Bika or Casatia, Babu Lomono. Na mo matrocrat ebia man mo di ni fa kwan benso.
Oh, Tio. Every year no ye kunanti. Wo kwai no. Ye di makro no. Enti wo journalist bia no beka saba hat no. Ye beta na 23 year ye di wudi ye beta. Yo ka ni na omo sha ye.
Enti obewu
saba hat ni na me yimu secret no. Me secret no kire mo. Dia mo kasa nyina de omo ye nyina omo hwe dangerous pa. Dangerous pa.
Enti se wa ma me pache wa mo ku na ntwe na mo bebo ni di na mo de ku na ntwe no.
Sa e be bo bia dim.
Che se mo be twe mo crash na ntwe mo na mo ku.
Fu no mo ya wulo mo. Asenkeni. Na wo mo na wo ya abua na wo fi mu mu. Eni ye nkafu ye nam e na fi pom. Nje nam wo ka te ka mi so ye nam a me ti asie. Wo mo na wo di mwa wa nwura no mu no wo bo ku efe ye wulo mo so ya abua. Oh, tikata bi no mo kasa mi se o mo resi to o mo hu. Tana na dan gafu yi ni po asori ai ya ashenteni da. O ka ashenti kum. Ya to bi tiga tuwa. E se na di. No more
but maybe so asem. According to the letter, now was on reported to Shrine Hall on the 12th. Se wamba mo the police for ba akọchina na mo be ne dan mo be boni dua.
Oh, say me da ban bosu na bosu ya nu haduma. So ba ka me bosu no. O ta fu bi da be ya ye.
Na so ba nso mo be den.
Buda ti o so fu bi da ya nu afu. O be kan ya ma de be ya nu afu. Nu afu ma ne te. So obra o so oba. Ye o ha na ka ba ye. Ye wo na ka ba ye. Nti di o ma ka ta nu afu no o ma check sa ye bosu no bosu ndo on pa free o.
Ba na so ba nso e nana. No more so banso e. So on the 12th no ba, den na besi.
Oba me atina afia. Amamle na ese ne de betu ne no aye. No oba die. No omo de yeti se akura agro. Ana omo di agro a. Omo hu se omo hu ni ye. Omo hu ni ye.
No more ba da boshi.
De omo ya no hu papa. Dangerous.
Okay.
Dangerous.
Okay.
So that's a ya woman. So ya bua. So my mother about professor ya bua. I'm no mama no. Niki na fi na yenche nka. Won kramenu. Kinka chef ni na my son ni akosem. Na osio obikasa. Ansa na obi na mamre. Ona mi chenu.
Okay.
Obe tro bi krom. Na uche ni krom kasa. Any dia ni ko besa china ansa no bo amamre ni na ansa na ya amamre book ni ma no be ka kan ni na say we amamre ni okuru
no more mama can be for the last Cecilia who say asamba da bontin na different from their who can Cecilia because they are discussing no as an air from totally different and the Cecilia who are back can their who can a final sa let's see and to say be a ministry of gender aban
Cristiano Obama nya gbobu lo modi e bo sunu bi
ba onya 19 years obe ko gbobu lo mo ho as ni
ah 19 years ko gbobu
aha na me bisa say aban di ni ho be mu say akola no so entene say owari obi a o chen da macha mo be ye den mo be ti ase
na o tram so fu no mo wari about to face ni na manama no ade no mo tichiro no mo bo I sent the phone on Catherine, on Catherine, I don't know what to show me. We are the young careful. We are the media young careful. We know we are.
Right, so if you make a wobble, one chair, Onupane to ona cut obo interview to a job, on and running in Kabakasana, Nagbe, Comini, Akawe. interview called bullet full of contradictions. Born a beninchon to mobino nu ya mie eke le keji nunwa me ya fini le ewo yukoshi be afi agbeko na. So based on once again unfortunately Miss Bo bi le egbe ojogba echele numo gbobu je le ji numo gbobu. So I don't know ni money ba eba touch all the thing eba mini po ya yue le numu le wuni eba interview no le wu e correct yi bo na beninchon e che egbe poten wuni ji ni mo fe ne ba ni mo fe mo excuse me mo fe mo ba na bo mo ni ji le bo na beninchon poten shi e che no kwake waji acheme ni yo nu wa fe le ji amonu pa bo na beninchon le ji amonu pa no e che no kwake ko ba bo to Miss Bo bi like so ni le ji waji achema o waji achema ni yo nu wo nu pa be no ni le yue ne final lo e ke final bo na beninchon so I feel like onuye interview me but like I said bolenche ko once again a reiterate like she Obla US 16 you know na born a beninchon she enago 12 enago 13 to mo beni me you are 16 so bi ane na kenji age ni mo femo sticking with akeshi na afi nyuma ke pa now agbene nwe ewe no ko ni bi na ewe fe don't even go get contradict if you both way e care for now ele gbeke you ele she's married to the deity ni twange gbobu wo jino ni ekeyinshi she mo keji gbeke na afi nyuma ke na enwe abatule gbobu lomo onwe yami ne yue na kan yami eka for now ele ni gbege dako ele le deity e niji jemawo jino na ega yinhie shike gbege na afi nyuma ke na enwe abatu le ke ha gbabu wulomo egele eno eba na wulomo ekome ejwe shi wulomo ejwe na eba ni na afi amefe amario Miss Bo bi like amario gbege amefe amario gbege bi ke ame. Now, once again, money you are domi waka a chair, born a beninchon. Iliaka no you are no quality, but like I said, I'm not trying to push an agenda here. So no friendly man will miss money in Kehabo, Koni Bode and Chona, Nibodencho make personal judgments. Born a beninchon. So Obabio yake so for the next couple of years, for the next 3 years, Babu Jemawo, no Jino de Kainshi, Shimo, Keji na afi nyuma kene mwe. Akalema wulomo ne chono kwake keji akana wulomo ni biko bajepo ya ame union na mi na kan gbeke le abawole wulomo bo no chichi so enini yale you don't know what to believe again ona meanwhile ye conclume aye no kwake jemawo jimoni eke inhie ni eke gbobu wulomo be no kokula femo ke da ni she becomes of age ne fe yake eke mokuba inhie mo femo ne ba sumo ne eke inhie abangmelegbe ne eke mo inhie noko echi legbe no fe no ne tawo ne fe ba nyefe here you are again wojin achemo nupa kage kejigbe na afi nyuma ke na enwe agalema gbabu wulomo ona ni Miss Bo bi like je na kanjino ni one way Miss Bo be some good questions from ogoni je enuchumoni I was really impressed with some of the questions they be any papa le kake ni sani e ba ewo benye nu emi e ga ni sani e ba ewo no amofre mo yue no koni ejie yemi na kanjino ni yue na kanji eto ne ha e ga sani e na ba ewo ni mo fe mo nu nshi ni mo fe mo nya amegbe ami gidi ewo mo fe mo nke no go keke ni ekafe le sani alo ni hani mo ne ekola bi ole sani ke ayu ojogba ne ebote sani mi she anu quality ni yo sani ni no junu ni le ke yu o ke na fi nyuma ke na enwu abatula agbobu wulomo ne gele ba yin ega wulomo ejwe no ni le ba ni na ne she wulomo ni chomo gbobu gbobu yen before le amefe afi ona ke ha me once again jenu nwajo jimi I don't know how true it is e ba nye mali she ke woji acheme ni yo nwa fe leje amonu pa ni ewe kusunji yen ke ni bi kome kusumi ke ni bi gugi yen kome ewe bona benincho so like I said keji yue moji yen fe eshile no ne fe yue mo kome I interview mene ekeneke I interview mene ekeneke I interview mene ekeneke sani efe fi omini fi obasa ona no ake gandang be famo bi ekemba tabi tema fete ni manyama defend ni kenoko ni yemo fe be ekomi eba wa fi o bona benincho eba wa fi o no traditional counselor sana me form mokome because nabu enchakecho ni ke nabu enchake na ke ni police fe mfia me investigations ni nabu e fe enchake abana ke wa fe no ko na yi ni wonta watch wono meanwhile ekole lele kusumi ni lele wa fe ona benincho. So like I said once again, I'm bringing you the facts, make your own judgments. Bona benincho, but this is not looking good. It is definitely not looking good. You must be concerned. You must be. This is not looking good. Ona benincho, it is not looking good. And I guarantee you, na baje weakness shine. Obana ni bi ni baje kweko. I guarantee you that. Not tribla or no kwe. Watch more weak in any bini bajepo. So we have to be really careful when it comes to this issue. Issue nele femake egbawo na wa dienche. Egbawo bejabo ke gandan before mo bi jibwe kometo ele issue ne egbawo na. And rightly so. Ona beninchon. Any no ne engmegbe ni taflache kwa fe kwa ona ke eje ne fe na ka sare gbe ne e ga maji asante me ke ni bi in blame ile because taflache kwa fe kwa na egbe ni e ka wonwe benesa kwa fe kwa na egbe ne ka wonwe benesa ne woni bi ko meke ofe osofo eni chose mi fe ame call me ake when God speaks, knowledge must be applied. Ke ye wanyu mo ka wiemo gbehie sani ayusu dwemo ake dwomo to ohi bona benincho ne wo ka gbalo jibo ni nwa jie chonbo ake gbalo papa ke nwa jie chonbo ake mokodumo yin ni nwa ka egbo ake mo ni dumo yin e mami fi ole ni gbalo papa yin egbe da na ba ke ba ga wu mami na ye wade no dabi eke dwomo to ohi ne find a way. Bona beninchon nume yue ake moni dume yin mami fi ole ni shigbalo papa egbe mi npo ye maintain so mo bi bu asine ba aka ke bo o mami fi obo ni o mami ji aye efe na kan gbalo papa use we jomo. When God speaks, knowledge must be applied. So ene ebanye lele ekole kusumi noko na sanafe noko ni waji enta na afe jema waji ne enta na afe yame shimo sanita flache min pa fa ni mi we sani woke wojomo ato ni wo biake eni jele mi ehye ke eni ni bi ehye lele wo waji ye ame enta ne ke no shi te wo ba afe lete ni ekesande ba ni buke wo ni meyo ke ha wo waji ye still ame ba na ke buke wo ni ame kama wo waji ye lo buke wo ni meyo ke ha wo kusumi ye still wo ba afe ni ne in such a way ake na ke buke wo ni meyo ke ha wo kusumi ye egbo because to fail ojogba pe be o pe to kusumi ye ni buka wo ni meyo ke ha okusumi ye na ke buka wo e balaje ni noji noko ni neke noko ne efe ni me tata radio no ta flacha ni je gameji ame tata radio no ke TV ano na ame ke wonu pa yue bulubulu me ko me ka me na bu pa gbabu lo mo e ke gandango nu pa ife ona benicho me ko me ni ta flacha ko ame sisi ojogba je me ko meji ame because ta flacha noko na sani wa fe ajema wo ke wodwomo eto oyi ake chuchuku elele ne kan fi ole se bi ane jen echake ni bi pi echake no ne kene ko ne no no ba fe ajema wo te wo ba fe wo halete bo na fe ne enye move with the times ne conform with the times keke sane ba keke moko jewo eke moko ke na bu pa wo eke moko fite wo kusumi onim sisi. So when God speaks, knowledge must be applied. Can you wear ake jomo to oyi ona benincho ake jomo to oyi ona no na you kata chenga picture enme ni no efe yin tomo ni ne eta radio no ne eyu obulubulu ne jame ona be fe be ni gbabu numo gbabu eyin won wo no mi ona shi neke fante aklowanyo ne bagan ne ba na shika ne le ke na bu npe. You understand what I'm saying? Be fe be ni gbabu eyin wo bulo money esa ni wo tashi ni moko shi wo won megbe no ne kene me fi abayue ona ame samonle ni engon na aka ame samonle engon na aka ame samonle because ame te me pi ame ta radio no ni je gandang be famo bi jam na me yue bulu Yemoni wanyengwa ka me manchema ayue yemoni wanyengwa ka monukpa ayue ame tata radio no na me ame ka wonukpa ni edian me ka ehye wonukwa na me ta radio no na me yu bulu shi wa wongbe woni femu e komene no ngogbe nke let me screen no ma kan efi ono boto fa ne ball ngugo mi oba no excuse me invitation to the palace call ba no kete chia free for mensa Angel FM jamejeni eji eni echuoni eke have been instructed by the elders of the Nungwa traditional area to invite you to the palace concerning the false, unsavory and desecrating statements you made against Numbo Gbobu Wulomoshiche, overlord of the Gandangbe state, and King Odaifio Welinchi III, paramount chief of Nungwa traditional area, during a radio show at Angel FM. Your meeting with the elders is scheduled for Friday, 12 April 2024 at 11 a.m. at the Gbobu Wulomo Shiches Palace, Nungwa Gbobu Kona. I think I get printed a little light. Yeah. Please treat this letter with all respect it deserves. Thank you. Napoleon Stanley Tay, security coordinator, deputy administrator. Bona Benichon. So, engona waka ame phone ni ame chele. They cannot sit on their radio. Ameke ame bagan ni ameke wakusumi ke wanibi ke wamancheme ke nibi ba yuo benesa. So mi engona wa if you ask me. Engona yes. Ekole no na fie ejamo, but that is no reason for you ni obata radio no ni okay wulo me ke wonukpa oba use Yemojin komeke in na video in fact Yemojin komene you ebe inme no bona beninchon ayue na kan yo nukpa egba na wa. You understand what I'm saying? Onyo bagan shipon no ba tuni ni ono shika ni no e work ta radio no ba gboda ni oba yue anyhow bona beninchon ebe fe ona kan so enwon na wa ke amechele ni ke so wa she ni e ya ajeme Nungwa asafo acheme no na sana amefi asana amebo mode na amefi sanino na sana amefi amebo mode na amefi ona beninchon ameba gana ameka obashila ashichon bona so ke so wa she ne ya ajeme ne ta radio no ne she chichi ne yue bulu eko sana chon le no ko fi o bona beninchon je gidigidi fi o ko keke na ke da bi ko bagan shipon no sana obugame ke amelumo ni ameyo because wonye waya mokuma ni wakanaga mo amonu pa ka amelumo ashilashi bona beninchon ka me fe no ko ne hi podi enche ka wo ba yue odi wo do wo lile mi ni wo yuo ame fi oni bi pi ne yin shi wo do wo lile mi ni wo yuo shi oba ta radio no ba yu agbagbe ona shi oba blame ame from the traditional council enche yue mo fe shi lenu meneke bona beninchon intimo benin kebwe amateur a video mabo from UTV am on Saturday am entertainment show ani am fe am discuss neke topic ne wonyemi Halifax ni ansa ado eke wonyemi no Secret Safo e ball le wo ba bula ganyo ni because le gamashia mi da ye bona beninchon so le ke e bagama ni bi e support ogame wa de enche Secret Safo eke wonyemi Halifax efe to mo am yenyo as against ball ya chante me ke ni bi na me yo jeme na me nunshi na me nwa me nkoni but like I said oba blame ame bona so when you mean Halifax ni ansa ado e bon wode ni track e bad defendi ni efio ko bona beninchon masumoko ni matwa e video mabo koni obu amete no kwano ni te no kwa mingbla amon ni lewu ekin ofa ni kwamo na kan video em.
It is only defined by the customary laws. What are customary laws? Customary laws are the accepted practices of particular communities. Okay? So it doesn't lie in my mouth or your mouth or the mouth of the gender ministry to describe what happened as customary marriage. It is the people in that community who can best describe it as marriage, where marriage means what this thing calls marriage. There are certain elements in marriage. Is it happening there? And so we are saying that, we've married. But the rules of that marriage says that Obama marry noi say odi 18 now best marry bema bia ope Is that how to marry? But the law says that Oba Yawari Nui, as long as she works in this deity, she must remain a virgin. Is that how we marry? And still, although Mawari Obano, Onemintina, Oneminda, Onye Ejumabia Mami, as the priest, every work she does is to the deity. I insist, she has freedom of worship in this country. Just people talk about age. When you go to the Catholic Church, the altar boys will see how old are they. If altar boys can have freedom of worship in the Catholic Church and they are young kids, Nayomo has every right to have freedom of worship to the Gbobu deity. We're not talking Christianity here. It's tradition and law. The man has been accused of marrying a minor. When in the see, God forbid. God forbid if Numo Gbobu, the priest, joins the ancestors today, the next Gbobu Wulomo, this lady Nayomo will still serve the deity for him to be there. What is my point? My point is that Nayomo, under no stretch of logical analysis, has either been betrothed, engaged, wedded, or married to the chief priest. Her role is a pure traditional one, religious one, spiritual one to a particular deity. And
so worry. They be so saying to priest, and I may be so saying
I'm saying that for the want of a better word, just like how we call them in Konya Yireno, we no actually saying you for somebody so for want of a better but for want of, because of the absence of a word, we all say awari, but I'm saying that okay, social element of marriage, as if one dream is you say and awari we are saying say oba awari no say onyin beye oba no onyin do a certain age obetumi aka say okay munyi amamre bi mami na me huru min sanfree days no ho na me nko ware be ma bia me who marries a woman and say when you are 18 plus you can go and marry a woman of your choice. Conclusion. Intiasie no na ambantem. Intiasie no so ambantem no. Send a media no report ade no. And send na bobufuo no so na conduct omo ho no. Emobi ayem hihye. Ayem hihye no gaining a lot of public attention. Once the international media is talking about Ghana that we are practicing child marriage, as for government, it will need to do its own PR. I'm sorry. They will need to move in immediately and say they are rescuing or saving the girl. The police will need to investigate and find out indeed has any law been broken. During the freedom of religion, she has still been going to school. Indeed, if you listen to the elders of Bobu, my classmates grab a ceremony no be sadam. Of course. For the past 6 years now, I did win social media. No, she's been very okay. They have a car that sends her to school. What I mean is that no right of a child has been taken from her. Her marital rights when she grows up are still very intact. So I do not see how this one dehumanizes the girl. I do not see how this one infringes on her rights in any way whatsoever. In conclusion, Ms. G, if we are now getting the facts right, should we still continue to say now our 12-year-old parents don't see my daughter is not even 12 and nobody thinks we owe the Babuloma an apology? We've just maligned him, called him a pedophile without any shred of evidence. As I'm talking today, the man is completely innocent unless a court of competent jurisdiction pronounces him guilty. Unless the police brings some new finding was something different happening to the girl that breaks the law. Until those things happening, let's show the man some respect. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. One press statement, it's concluded that the man and his office are against child marriage. Obian reports here, no. the idea to say a good name as no say protect akwadano enu ana report e yo bi amamre e yo bi constitutional rights anyway.
Honorable.
Right. So if I get what bo ni ansa to e bona benin chon so bole le une fe ganwe wo bole but more than a track a bad defend bona benin chon shi ka obo wonche onupa what dia chemo onupa interview ni intro earlier e chono kwa ke obla you akeje na 19 about to like agbabu ulomo Bona Benincho, na 19 about to like. So once again, it goes to show you no need call back a communication. Bona, you any John no traditional council like about you be ekome. Onim sisi no ke fe na kan come Halifax ahale. And you cannot blame them. Now I'm question on you or Bona Benincho. Ona beninchon okwe show efe ona because we money jo traditional council le check video per se uni me na le nwe no conclude video mi onum sisi no conclude video mi then agbene nwe statement conclude ba mo fika menete TV no aye no conclude menete radio no aye no conclude no we mo fe basa onum sisi no to ba fete to ba fete bona wanya minu Socrates enka ba gele un kama shini emi eje me da ye je me fe no ye no le un ball e try ake ball e ba kwe le it take a different angle about defending customs and traditions but fe dum je me no ball e try ake ba defend ake le un gandang be shikpon ni je machine emi le un ji no na efi no fe no je me da je me fe no fe no ye onum shi enu wo shishi fi o bona o fa ne ani le un wo boletwe ni wo kono na ewie.
There are a whole lot of tribes in Ghana Hansi. Obia Yedin, from the Ashantis to the Fantis to the Evers to the Gonjes, the Nzimas, Obia Ayedin. They all have their traditional rites and rituals. Obia Ayedin, because Sebi in Prince. In Cranford, dear Naba. In Crano Crampono.
Oh, Manin can ask me. Manin can ask him at least.
So it is accepted to stop people when they are talking.
Manin can ask him.
More to you.
Yeah, not Obi so
to help you.
Making the points now.
Maybe
to help you.
On him, that's why.
To send me a boy no. Me pacho and young Cranford sem na meka. Me say all these tribes no. Customs and traditions. So my emphasis is on the customs and tradition. I'm talking about attack.
Any confusion explanation?
Me say there is an attack on customs and tradition. Attack custom. Obidiaba. And ye attack omo akani nyina ayedin men can say encranfo there no I'm talking about custom aye attack mpacho e hona me wono now let's go to the constitution. Article 33 of the Constitution of Ghana, section 2. I say subsection Article 33 of the Directive Principles of State Policy of the 1992 Constitution, Section 1, says subject to clause 2 of this article, the state shall take steps.
And yes, any article.
Did you say 33?
But maybe this is an
39. 39. Subject to clause 2 of this article, the state shall take steps to encourage integration of appropriate customary values into the fabric of national life through formal and informal education and the conscious introduction of cultural dimensions to relevant aspects of our national planning.
Yes.
Why you doubting?
No, say if you know I say 40
state no. We making sure say customs and traditions one you bet through formal and informal education. Say you bet be say into school in Krafo amamre I before amamre you won nyina no you bet this is the constitution though. Constitution na nkasi yentu o can say yen chere enti se wo wonti ase a ye obi ye na de na wonti ase a the first thing I obey you say ubetu anamon so obekire ase ubeko bisam e bia ne odo wadwen bebu wa kire no se ba ne say onipa ni tu anamon se afede o kire omu a enye so beka say media nia mehunie enti no saa ne mefa no nia mehunie no ne ohu no afede onipa nanka se o na ye na de no ono na obekire omu se no nia me ye nie na oka wi a o say memti ase because nia media nia mehunie. I don't think say you are being fair to whoever is practicing his custom and tradition. I don't think say we are being fair to them. Yes, uti echire say ne ohun mi me hwe video ya me hu si e ware ma bebre but ne me hu bulo mo o hwa bulo mo a o ma san lai bebre that tells me that this is not the ordinary marriage between Halifax and a wife now. Why or yeah meant me uncle no. This is not it. It's a different thing from this one. Where are you fear ben ware wife or by fee into your bany fee this almost a bany fee in your coy now saying find your coy
shrine
or bany fee in your cocoa your call by fee in your jawari. So obiti so no say eyawaria bisa say won fie ne call no
boss obi an ti ye kan wade ni intimate person no masa
me see won fie ne call wo a wo ti akira wo say keke ne omo kan de won ti ase na mo no eyawaria no
one dey ko hen
me pacho me see ye ko ware awari ayen ye nyina ye gine mu se awari no ye ko wari oba fie wu ye be ware wo ye be ba wu fie ye nko be
so if you make be one na Socrates safo lewu eni lewu isane ekejo e chono wake some of these things like issues na bad things because most of us that we lack understanding of the way ni customs traditions operate in certain parts of the country born abenichon ko no originally initially I may attack like a tani me attack gan my customs my traditions ni boli he found a way to pretty much generalize a point and a tower make and I think he has a say born abenichon look sometimes lele me come nu wakusumi ke woni bi come famous shishi born abenichon no keji ebale na kan the way na me ba kojole allo the way ni ame ba kwesane from an ignorant point of view born abenichon and you cannot blame nakengbeme keji ebale naken but then again Socrates we know about sanike naken no go ba ask clarification but question any bi ojiake any about ask naken clarification ekejeme answers ni ba jeme fe answers fe je answers ko me born abenichon at some point beke at 16 at some point she's only married to the deity keji da ebanye choose no friend no eta won efe at some point keji na 19 abanye akaleba abatu le kan gbabu lomo ni bi kome na aba afian le ka afia akaleba gbabu lomo I mean a whole lot bona na okromo jino ni egbai na initially to mobeni wobo manye nye to amonto ne akeje na okromo ni fe mo afi ale don she na ye mo ede ni fe mo afi ale so like I said eno ba see clarification keje answers ni Georgia me fe answers e shile no de gbe komeji no ni gbe ni Georgia me fe short so ke fe na ke ewa Bona Beninchon, Ebwa, Nikeje Baka, like I said 2 or 3 videos ago, is way about communication from the Nyungwa Traditional Council. I can know any Nekeno Kone, a blow, Nekole, Keji communication, your Jugba, square, a blow Neke. Bona Beninchon, a blow Neke. Onum shishi anima twa Arnold Asamoah Bedu lewu a point ne emeke onaka a challenge Halifax fio yejemeke one of Minchoke Socrates try ne ha me tough time she anima twa a submission and make just 5 minutes of it kono na any potene je no ba na ke Arnold most of the time me nkele kpan agbe ye ni bi ko ma mi mo but any point e ko me ne make I mean, it made a lot of sense. Bona Beninchon, I'm a challenge, noni ewe, habukoni, wakwaja me bullet we.
Mamma, they can't listen, you know.
Then just call him Siche and be free.
Siche. No, what to tell. In paying for, I'm not selling a person damage control. They were all seated at the program. Nobody made an attempt to stop the woman in any commentary or making, especially when it was being live. And as someone in very well say, you recorded a bit playing later. They sat there, they listened, they, like you said, they clapped, they rejoiced over the commentary over the person. So anybody biana or better side video biana and listen to the commentary, obey alarmed. Because you cannot say oh worry a 16-year-old to a 63-year-old and make those comments. Say obey sorting beats, obey sorting the demon. I mean, how can you say that? And people rejoiced. So let nobody create the impression say maybe I following alpha then wrongly. No. Again, see the communication from that Saturday, Sunday night to now. Confusion. We can say the ages shifted from 12, 13 to 16. You see, he's married to a deity. You see, see. Obia and the to be tradition. Miss G, the share no effect. And I like the Ghana tradition because of more apparel. The quiet white no motion leaves no. It's nice. It is important say you better respect to Biano traditions and in the culture. Key. But it must go in tandem with the law. So the right to religion or right to worship there's a reason to laws to govern the land. Say laws any more there will be saying recipe for anarchy, chaos, confusion, and it's not laws no to guide you now. It's whether your tradition is so, whether you're one, you must be guided by the law. It's your form of religion, your choice of religion, and whatever it is, no, it must go in tandem with the law.
Agreed.
And the law here seeks to protect Aqualano. And that reaction came from the video that we saw and the commentary that we heard. So let's nobody confuse anybody. There was a ceremony. Commentary were passed in that ceremony. We saw the pictorials, we saw the videos. It is the reactions that happening throughout and the reports happening. They stem from that video that we saw. So nobody is lying to anybody. It's something that we witnessed by ourselves. Until now, yes, has anybody condemned those commentary? I mean, say so.
Careful.
Okay.
You see. They should. You see,
no, I said
when somebody is saying something and you know who good authority he is, you don't let him embarrass himself. Then later, you see, he asks, has anybody condemned that commentary? The office of the Bobus 2 has issued an official statement, circulated everywhere. Let me read one paragraph on what you asked.
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe it is the penultimate paragraph. It says that events last but events that unfolded on Saturday saw some excesses, the ones we're talking about, like all other events of which verbal misrepresentation and exaggeration by some people who took the microphone, blah blah blah. After the actual MC is done with the presentation, we wish to debunk the Biaobesano say and disassociate ourselves from this misrepresentation, what that woman MC you are talking about said, and over exaggeration, which without doubt are the cause of this disaffection.
Good.
You saw the woman you saw. She's not the actual MC.
Ah.
Fact. The actual
so the video we are seeing rolling video. I want to ask you what the video is rolling. Rolling video no be mommy. Ye hu mommy fall 2 so mo gina ho.
Good.
Na omo officiate here dey ne sa nkofo na omo ti bedwe omo ti omo no. Omo ti nkofo omo nye official MCs.
Wow.
Omo ye den.
The official
mommy we all share green ni creamy.
I don't know.
I saw say omo official MC.
So you are talking then who is the official MC? So the official MC was a Wulomo.
Okay.
Because of the nature of this arrangement. When the Wulomos are finished their official ritual, no, and then this decorations happen.
So
the razzmatazz happen.
So obi be bisa senti we ohoho anu obi pio muntem na o aji microphone.
Amamre nankasa the official one that officiated. If you listen to what the Bobu's office is saying, they showed Papa we no officiate you know. Yawie kusum nankasa no. Afi dia ka dia ya jaima man. Yenye na yenye and then the exaggeration happens.
So but one Arnold lewu a submission any if you born Benicho. So once again a raised question now about the MC, a raised question now about AJ Uniball any a buen chaka mokaje benini ba born Benicho ni obana ke Halifax so interject the chonle no kwa dabi MC MC exaggerate born benini yo exaggerate to beni ball le ka fe engagements kan bi me feel MC say be wole na me feel ball ame woni aisole shi obabia ke video mi e kokwe MC no go gege na ewo isole alo no go na akele mini jino ni ake MC ake afi because MC ewe ni etumo no go na ewo no go MC I mean MC ni etumo lele awo gadi enche. You understand what I'm saying? Ko obo monife o chami eto eni ewe no na ewe gabo ni fe mo ni ewe wo hambo neke ni ko we ko ba ya numwe mase no spray no ya jegma ke numwe. You understand what I'm saying? So once again it calls into question some of the things I mean I be ewe because MC gave the game away. Bona Beninchon ni keji a fake blanc ke ha jemawo ani I mean jemawo leji numwe ni gbeke ba ye ma say. You understand what I'm saying? Ko bo MC etwe onum sisi so MC mi ji no ni poten na akele ona no keji am statement ni Halifax and Candy and I mean blame MC ake MC mi ji no ni poten na ameke MC mi ji no ni poten ni MC na no e woni e feel ake si neke ji no kwa fi no e wona asa na yue neke no ko bona Benicho mi ji no na akele because neka obo manye ni video ni watch at it over an ambulance ko ho no efe maka ko ba anu nyo ise cholo kwa ke afa invitation cards na jaja ke ha me aja invitation cards ke ha me so e bia ke kusumi ni na afi o mini ke invitation cards ona Benicho so MC en we mini jino ni poteni akele ona mo agbene ni aba watele MC excuse me more Benicho. So like I said nolite no le I don't know and like I said do not be surprised during the course of the week obana ni bi konklo me umba jeje ekpo bonum shishi amacho last video mahabo ni mangmoy Vida Educhuma lewu make a submission of an amateur Vida Educhuma lewu a submission mabo that will be the last video ni macho mabo koni mangmoy onu bola mutwe
yeti hanu ye problem with amamre ekoso nungwa but me me hu kane ye MC nana odi dwuma no sede na o kire sede oba kwa aware a ewo se oye let's not sit here and pretend to say MC no yeshia no kwa ho baby keke ne fa no sebi o mu nim se dwumedi no mba bedi no eso won fa so emma omamamre no nti I'm sure say yeshida ko yi obi a ebia onim sa amamre no eka ne de ne baaye e na obobo so nti sa wo ye obi na wote ha na Halifax said ye course no ye ba no traditionally a ye ni din bia ma no ase aware no be so pass judgment based on the word aware na wa bosso na problem be na wom because there's too much confusion now sisi anipa no ye nim how our transition from 12 to 16 years as though 16 now you see or baby din July ne crampono, it makes assembly any better because here they are mamrano to ho said your former minister eka ye no e was abofani di 18 and sana ye na ko bibi musa papa no ne Kofi Adomaye interview ni say ye na ehu na kwala but eba mu na wanyi itimi bisa 16 na ye abusum age ana say ye funu no di mu 2 years ne ka ho bi ne ya calculate account and how does 16 no make akwala no any different from a comparison my ye CCR between tradition any amamrana ye wono intine ya ye ade no ya sensationalize ade na say tribe be per se omugu another tribe be enimtia. But we all listen to what the MC said. Now all kasanu so no omo metwa ho they were clapping omo sre ebosri hehe insisi ano as ya dani blame na ma de okoye MC no as though wa oti wona wo bon nsem na wo no de na wo concord with your omo ye no so what have we got to say to you? Ye ni ha se ebe disrespect obia culture but e mo se ade ni sawari a and you be so judgment and also be commentary based on the sawari or bekan. You shouldn't sit here and say you disrespect obi culture. That's all that me person me can. Because we all heard what's happened. Sisi ano papa no ne Kofi Adomakasa no since akwala no obeko date nanim crampo na e wo se okwa akwala ne ho ansana welidu di akọ afa ya ti so say so decide so be breaking the virginity a akwala no onsom busom ni biem obi a yaware ne firi ni mame yefunu mu eba ne say no timi dru baby ono kasa timi kasa me hia be ma fofora me kon do ne nti sa aware na firi yefunu me twem mama confusion no age bebre sa oral tradition sesi ano ye pese ye ti ase ye throw book mu crap obi a won interpretation we can we say dear when pa eni emfa because you worry through ye funu ma meaning say it's a lifetime journey because I don't make a chance you worry ni free it's a lifetime journey say no or decide so kofa be ma fofra makem
eno de
enti ceremony
omo kan say free ye fun but when I would count say a lifetime omo kan say
na e free ye funu mu no
eno de when I would count
me bisa say yen bisa na me bisa ko be me say aboso no date no kasa me mente
enti omo a okasa omo che no
questions no na me fe bin kan yin na ye analysis what me say because you see free down na yem ne de o ma obi a
that is what they said they didn't add it's a lifetime
me bisa sem say down ma me yem na me can
adding it
because Halifax looks like the beke bia obesi peg
but what does that
I said na me bisa
well, it didn't sound like a question
if say we a super chantema because it's only 18 of a boy and the ceremony say mu yank man you because I short lived. I'm asking. No, because more feeding to that confusion na wo amount for team yes mo obi any one person disrespecting nungwa for mo fa nipa focal person bia anansesem no ananse amamre no betu ni ye na ma ye mu bi no storytelling and as a tradition I said so
I am a tree no and call you but say e be more come amamre na we say omu to anansesem it doesn't sound so well for me
mere draw a tradition your oral dear you what the actual to ho nti ye betrasi ni na
the storytelling
the brain behind you know say no Halifax one version you no Kofi Adomakai one version we say ni yenye day
right so from like one vital take any born Benincho once again a raise a major issue Kegena 16 then when ball she's still a kid like I said she cannot make any sound judgment for herself she's only 16 born Benincho so I mean once again edako born Benincho and like I said difference is a message is a be clear born Benincho mene moko keneke mene moko keneke one cho no pa no watwa interview ye eke the way ni me you are me you no na you are born Benincho she anokwale ni your sane me no junu na you e gagbeke na afi nu maka na enwu aba tu leke agbobu wulomo ewe mi born Benincho e ga no na ba ye wo ni mo fe mu sasa sane e ko ni mo aka na sane ko ni mo kwa aka na sane She get begin na fi nyuma ke na enwu abatu la agbabu wulo Ona benincho. So like I said, keji BFA kome ni be short meneke all from the same traditional council no hani mokwahe no na you are aye. Bona benincho. Yani mokwahe amentene kwa mo le ne taje mene le one another achantenyo e ba e kake wonka nonsense story. Engon na wa ke ametackle le Halifax ke Socrates tackle le. Ona shuwa wa megbe. Ne taje mene nye kwa le ne taje ne eve blodo ne gbe numi ne le ke wo kusumi age wo nu pa e tell an nonsense story. Bona benincho. Shuwa wa megbe. Ona msisi wa wa megbe. Ona. So like I said, week name but there will be a lot of developments on this particular story. Bona Benicho, watch out for it. I'm telling you, watch more week name here. There will be a lot of developments on this particular story. So be prepared. Bona Benicho. And like I said, it is really, really sad. Ona, it is really, really sad. It shouldn't have gotten to any bashe. Ine bashe jemenwe from the traditional council wana be komi. They need one voice. Be komi. Ni all questions will be directed to that one person. Menaka yue. It's a voice itself. You mo GFA in chake. Ona ke fe na ge ba fe tumo belele wo fe no kone yin na gbene won sumo won ta oni wo chimo no. Ona be nchon. Anyways, in Kabobawa be no boli kendo go ko be mi ego in your video ko ni nta macho so definitely wo ba na mi expand Ejo ma ga beja sanene ejegbe egbokura dani na ga ejo mo manye maya. So wo hu ekanyu mo asmo ba pe o find the subscribe ko e bomode ni o subscribe ojo mo chomo ke wo comment section en kan no fe no na ka bo ba send me voice note ye number ni on your screen no allo email if you know any I mean whichever means no ba asmo no contact me oni ne ba shen no ira don twa no manye jino afo no bye bye.
Yeah baba. Hey Baba, it's neat. Them say you want to chop my